your speaking skills and
Totally.
English for me, because during our conversation talking with you, Anya, I realized, oh, I forgot this. It's not. I make mistakes in grammar, and it's very important to develop your English, to develop any other skills and any others. What you do. I think personal development it's a key. It's all the time we develop, and everything is changes.
True. Yes. I think that, as I said before, the practice makes perfect. And it's impossible to expect to be able to speak any foreign language like English overnight, but the more you use it, it becomes like your second nature. It's just the way to express your thoughts and ideas. But the most important, that you should have thoughts and ideas, something to talk about. And when you have it, then a language is just the way, just a skill. And you speak really, really good English. It's really good. And you know how important it is to regularly use it. And that's how our brain would activate the areas that you have. Really, like most people who ever learned English language, they have lots of words and expressions in their passive vocabulary. Like something, the words that you recognize, you know what they mean, but you're not using them in your speech. And that's how important it is to break this barrier between passive and active, and transfer all these words to be able to express more and more and more using these new words and expressions. So that would make the language more expressive. That would make you to show your personality. If you make a joke in English, or you can say something that on your mind that you're thinking, this is much deeper level of knowing English, as opposed to just describing what you see in the world. If there is a table, there is a computer on the table, and the sun is shining, and so on. It's important to express your thoughts and feelings using the language, attitude, your emotions. I think that is like a top level of knowing the language.
And what are your next goals? What are your plans for next couple of months during your stay in New York?
Well, I mean, I really will see if I will be able to travel anytime soon, because there's so much important work to do here, and then there's so many things that are changing in my life. But the next goal is to work closely with people of Sri Lanka, because we thankfully we have the opportunity to do that, since we have all means of communication right now. And we have Facebook, Viber, WhatsApp, all Skype and phone connection, and it's possible to work together as a team no matter where you live. And this is the best part, because I was offered to the position, like the job, to be the contributing author, to have a column in a fashion magazine in Sri Lanka, and to write about fashion and fashion trends and my personal opinion about fashion. So it will be published in Sri Lanka, and I will be able to write this in New York, take some photos, and all mail it to them, and they will get it. And then that's how I can do all the work. Right now, I think it's the most amazing time in the world ever, and I was talking about this before, the trend to work no matter where you are located.
Yes.
So it's a luxury to be closer to nature, because it's a lot healthier living. So now there's no more like desks. A lot of the new trend what I was talking about, it's BYOD. BYOD. It's in other version there's a joke, that's in English language. You probably know what BYOB means. So have you heard this expression?
Probably.
Okay, with the capital letters, I can write it down for you. It's just something about the English slang, and something that is quite BYOB. In the parties, when people get together, that means bring your own bottle. bottle of like champagne or drink or whatever
I
wine.
See. I
Yes.
didn't know about this.
This is when there's an invitation to the party, and this is the in the small print there is a letters like BYOB, means bring your own bottle. It means that, like that's something, if you want to drink wine, bring it with you, share with other friends, and then someone else will share something what they brought. So it's allowed to bring alcohol basically to the place, because they will provide food, but if you want to drink alcohol, bring your own. So you got what that means. And now the trend in communication media is BYOD. You know what that means? Well, that simply means bring your own device. And by device, I mean like mobile phone, or the laptop or iPad. That means that you can bring that and you can work using your phone as the computer from anywhere in the world. So right now there's no need to have a desk phone, the telephone, when you have to dial number. Now all the numbers are programmed on your phone. You don't need to know them. It's so easy to store it, so you can just press the person's name. So I don't have to know your phone number. Like in my phone, you're just Pasha, the Pavel. So if I need to talk to you, I just dial that. And this is like so much more convenient because you can connect to so many people. And also you're able to share documents, photos, record videos, like anything you want to do, it's possible. So it's like a global mind that they have. Like we all live in a global village, and there's a global data that we all share, that we can connect. This is absolutely incredible to know what's even possible. When I was traveling by plane for 24 hours, the whole day I was spent in a flight, traveling from Colombo to Dubai, and then from Dubai to New York. And as I landed, I was able to communicate with people in Sri Lanka, then as if I was just there. This is amazing. Things that are happening, and the world is changing, and this is amazing. It's a good thing to do that. That's one of the things that I was talking in my master class in the conference, that people wanted to know it. That it's there's so many resources available on the internet to learn, to study, to connect with people that are living in different places, the people that you have a lot more in common, even if you're not living at the same place at the moment. This just was really interesting for me.
You have I told you before a couple of times that you have very inspirational, abundant, beautiful life.
Oh,
and what kind of principles you are living by? What kind of maybe life lessons you learned during your way? Can you share with us something that helps you to live like this, to develop all the time and achieve new goals and do bigger, nicer things for people around?
Well, thank you very much, but honestly for me it's never been like one straight line to success. It's always been up and down, because there's something that you take risks.
So we can find that.
Yes.
People think that success is like this, but success is like
Exactly. That's the true definition, because I was always thinking before that the failure, when you fail in something, you take a risk, that it's the opposite of success, that you have success and then you have a failure. And now I believe, and will be my important principle, that the failure, it's the part of success. It is essential component, that if you fail in something, that all your dreams are basically ruined when you make mistakes. That's how you learn, and that's how good things happen afterwards. That's important principle, to not always try to be successful in any price, because sometimes it's a too high price that you pay for it. And to just realize that you learn. And for me, it's also literally having no fear. No fear of doing things, just going and taking a risk. And that's how you feel alive. That's how you try to use this moment, this opportunity that's available to you while you're still alive, or you still have the chance to do it, because once it's older, it's too late. They do not have resources or energy. And now you look back and realize even it was your last day in the world, on earth, then you've done something. And also have ideas that can be willing to share with people. And do not take things too seriously that are happening in the world, because there's only a few things that really matter. What's serious problem if someone dies? Then it's something you cannot have back. But if you're still alive, still have a life, still have all the ways and opportunities to change everything you possibly can. So just starting my life all over again several times, it was an amazing experience, because there's no way sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm walking, but I only know when I look back. And when I just realized that this was is something that's meant to be, was the best thing that could happen to me. Just do it anyway, while you still can. Listen to yourself, and then use the brain, the logic, only when you need, like it's like a computer. But be honest to yourself, and be in harmony with yourself. Just knowing that what you are doing is a true calling. It's something that is truly you meant to do. That's what you're the best at. And just share that with people. And surprisingly, that would attract the right people in your world. And of course, there's always, there's a lot of obstacles and conflicts in life. It's something that is impossible to avoid. They happen, and just accept that people are different, that it is okay to be different, and just accept it's all normal. And what's really important is your life and what you feel that it is truly important for you, and only listen to the opinion of people that you know and you trust. That's could be really important to kind of create this like a family of friends, because we all have family, parents that we are born, but we also have a chosen family, and this is our friends, the people that we constantly communicate. That's how we connect, and that's we help each other out. And that's what I really appreciate, that what I have. It's like not the people that are related to me by blood, but because they're my soulmates, and because they do things for me without me even asking. This is really important to create this. This would be the principle that truly is important. Invest time and efforts, and just be willing to share what you have with these people like this. Yes, this is, if there's anything was that you practice in your life, there's something of the principle that you are using as well, or you're using something different, like a different approach.
I agree with you, Anya, absolutely. And now I'm focusing on such people. Mm-hmm. It's very important for me to build such referral group, such people around that I'm growing with, and they're interested with me as well, and we can do something for each other, different ways, and it's very important. We feel much more happier when we have good relationships with people that we value, what we love, we
just communicate.
Communicate, and you said very nice word. Invest time. And as children, they understand that they are lovable, and it's almost equal words, that love equal time. As much time we spend with them, as what do we do with them, and it's very important as well. And as you said before, that failure is the part of success, and we all have some crises in life. small crises, big, and
Sure.
they all the time, as we said before, changes are all the time. We live in changes, and every 1, 2, or 3 months we have some difficult situations. Some people can say failure, some people can say we don't have failures, we have just experience. And we can analyze, okay, what did I do wrong? What can I do different next time? What can I learn from this situation? Why do I react on this way? How can I react different way on the same situation? If that person said this word or done something with me, and I can say, oh, he done this wrong, I don't like this. Think about this situation, oh, probably this person is my teacher. I can learn from this situation. If I feel bad about that, I should see something inside myself. Why do I react this way? How can I react different way? Why did he do that, or why did he say that? Maybe he had different experience in his life.
True.
Maybe he had something problem with when he was a child, with parents or something. We cannot blame other people for their actions, for the political views, or for
their reaction in life.
That's their choice. That's their life. That's my life. Probably I have different life's philosophy, different views on some situations, but he has different ones.
True.
And we don't know what would we think, or what would we do with his experience.
True. Yeah, there's always the choice to express the anger or to go there. It's like emotions where a person is not really developed spiritually. It is like first reaction. It's very like primitive and natural. It is something that happens without awareness, without like it's more like a reaction that animals would show and express. Because this anger, it's actually really negative for the person who is experiencing it, because for them it creates a lot more damage as well to live in a world that is so negative. But there's an other side of it. It's acceptance, it's faith, it's harmony, and it is still love and happiness no matter what. When you just choose, you accept certain things or you do not accept. That's what makes you so powerful, to be on their side, on a different like vibration, with like having faith. And you're so right when you said, it's really, really accurate words, that we don't know their story. We don't know what we would do on their place, because they had their own battles to fight, their own problems, their own crises. A person who is truly happy is always really, really positive. And negative people, they do not need the blame, they need help. But the only way that they can get the help is that they want to get it, or they ask for it, and there's no way to offer them help if they do not want to accept it. This is really big difference between all the different people, how they react to certain situations. And you're also right, there are people are our teachers, that they do what for us what we need best in this time, that we need to analyze not why it's happening to me, but to ask different questions, to ask what for, what can I get, what benefits I have. And even at the moment when there's a conflict and it is so hard to think positive, you only see negative, and it's perfectly normal. It's like a wound. When you cut yourself, it's all very negative. You all experience this pain that you cannot think about anything else or feel anything else. But then as the time would by, with every hour, every day even, you analyze, and then you see that there's few more things that you get something positive out of it. Like there's something like small, something positive, and other things that is positive, and then like after a certain time you look back and you just do not see anything negative. The whole experience was positive, and you're so grateful to this person, you're so thankful for the experience, because if that didn't happen, then many other amazing things in life that they would not happen because of that. This is so important, to be aware of different way of accepting things in life. And that's how happy people live. When people are happy, that's exactly what they're doing naturally. Some people, they are just born like this, like in Sri Lanka, or some people, they are born in different circumstances and they only can have a chance to experience that happiness is to do really deep personal development work to get to that state, because it's also possible to do, but then you have to do serious work and continue to do this, because it's never ending process. It's not like one pill that you take, or just one book that you read, or one seminar that you attend. It's work every single day. You do something for your personal development to be a better person. And as I saw, I think in your blog, on your website, and you see to be the one of the statement to attract great people in your life, like be a great person yourself, and you can be happy. In it gives you like such a freedom to know that you can be happy no matter what the circumstances are. And that's what I learned from people in Sri Lanka, that oh my God, they are truly happy. I saw children in the poor communities when I walked to the all poor places, like the fishing village, to see the children. They're playing in the beach with something the tourist left, the empty case from the toothpaste, and it's shining, and then they just found it. It's a toy for them, and they're just so happy. They treat it like so well, and they play with everything they can find in the beach. And their eyes sparkle, they're dancing, they're laughing, and I will be posting more pictures of it. Like, so true, how amazing. And when I was walking towards them, they were all dancing around me and singing songs, and children, they were like so much happier than like anywhere in the world. I think Sri Lanka is a place of like happy children, even if they're living in poverty. They do not have maybe enough resources to even eat properly, or do not have any expensive toys at all. But oh my God, they were just so friendly and so nice, and they're smiling all the time, and they were waving hands at me because I looked like so different to them than anyone that they saw. And also when I was flying on their airplane, I saw the children of very wealthy parents who have so many expensive toys. They were wearing very expensive brands, and even small kids, they have like Chanel like shoes. It's all possible. But they were all yelling and crying. They were so tense. Even the little child, like 5 years old, you already see the personality. That it's really the experience that I've learned. You can be happy no matter what, if you're still alive,
without any reasons.
Yeah, true. And then the reasons, they will appear. You just attract the reasons, but you have to like, be happy. Lots of people, they think that give me the reasons, and then after that I'll be happy. I need a lot of money, I need great friends, I need this and this. But if you're happy first, then these things, they will naturally enter into your life in the most natural way, when you're just open to accept it, when you're already happy and grateful for very little thing. You're alive, you're not dying. How great it is, how amazing it is, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of things to be grateful for our life, for our body, for our that we can see, we can hear, we can walk.
Yeah.
A lot of people, millions and billions of people can say, oh, I would love to be on that person's place.
Yeah.
And that person blaming others, they are not happy. They say, oh, I bought one car, I want second car.
True.
Oh, I have 2 cars. That person
Yeah.
have a boat. I want to boat. I'm not happy. I will be happy when I buy a
Airplane.
plane. Oh,
Yeah.
that person have a plane. I'm not happy. And the same. To be grateful what we have a roof over our head. We have meal. Most people doesn't have running water in their houses. Most people doesn't have food
Yeah.
or clear water or something like this. And I like your statement about Anna. You said very nice that to have great life you have to become great.
Yeah.
And if you can say the same words in different ways, that to have more, you should have more. You should have bigger person to have more beautiful life. You have to become more beautiful person inside. And what kind of person should I become to have that kind of life I'm imagining I want to have, or to achieve that goal? What kind of person should I be inside to have that life, to have such people around, to have such income? And it's very important, Anya, as you said before, constant and never-ending improvement, constant personal development. It's very important to have clear vision, to have action plan, and make these steps every single day.
Yeah.
And we know that we have to work on ourselves much more than we work on our job. How do you work on yourself? How do you improve yourself? How do you clear your... All people have some stereotypes, some programs, some limiting beliefs. And it's very... I like to find them in myself. Oh, that's limiting me in this direction. This, I should clear that, I should improve that. Do you have such any methodics or techniques that you use? Maybe you use affirmations, maybe you visualize or do meditation during your day to improve yourself inside, to have results outside.
Well, it's a question. Well, I think there's lots of methods, and if I do this work, I just select something that is feels more natural at the moment. So when I'm on the train around other people, then I do meditation sometimes, just when you just totally use this time to kind of reflect what kind of thoughts, what kind of mental state you are. And visualization is also it is something that is also working, but it's not enough just to visualize. It's also important to create like a map of steps, what you need to do to get there. So it's like all 2 parts of it. Because if you just only do the meditation, then you will see that these truly amazing things, they do happen in your life, but not with you, but with other people. You will experience to see that, and it happened before to some of my friends, and that you're just like visualize, and then you just see that you see the movie, and in the movie the character has everything that you dream about, but it's not you because you didn't do anything. So you wanted to see this, to experience that great life, in a paradise, and then here it is, you get it. And well, the other techniques, I think it's probably lots of like things that you just develop, like personally, depending on your state of mind. It's all very individual. Sometimes it's like dynamic meditation. It's basically when you are walking very fast somewhere, you're just going, doing something, and then with the physical movements of the body, it's also your mind clear, because it's truly important to clear your mind of all the rubbish that it was there, because that's what I've learned, and this is something like worth mentioning. This is a great statement. I think you will agree with that our stomach is much wiser, much smarter than our brain. Do you know why?
He doesn't like it. He's through it.
Yes, exactly. That's it. Yes. So when you eat like toxic food, something that's poisonous, yes. So when you absorb it, it's just a natural reaction. Your body doesn't accept. The stomach will send it back. You're like, no, I don't want to poison the body, and then you just send it back, like you just
Our
vomit.
mind cannot do this.
No.
He eats everything.
Exactly. All absorb whatever, all this negative, trashy, and really disturbing information, and all this trash, that toxic, information that people get from the news, from the media, from outside, whatever, some other negative people. It kind of, it's stuck in your mind, and it grows and grows and grows, and that's what your mind is made of.
Yes.
So much of that, that whatever this smart and beautiful part of your brain you had, that whatever is all the spiritual part, it's covered with a web, with all that really nasty, ugly, substance that's on the top of it, that you're not able to see and think clearly. You only thinking with stereotypes, and this is a dangerous thing that can lead to conflicts.
That's the key to life and to achievements.
Yeah.
What we know, the phrase that we become what we eat, and the same, we become what we eat here.
Yeah.
We become what we think about most of the time.
Feed your brain.
And
totally.
If we focus on only negative things, we see negative things around.
Yeah.
If we focus on what we want, on our goals and how to get this, we attract such people, some circumstances, such information that can help us to achieve what we want.
Absolutely.
And that's the key to success, Anya, to think about what you want and how to get this, about your goals, about your next steps, about how many calls you need to make to have that income, what kind of activities should you make to improve your relationships, or this. That's the key. What you want, not focus on what you can criticize or blame or be negative about. Just change your thinking. That's the habit as well. It's not. It's not like this. It's form. It takes time. And when you focus on, okay, that's negative thought, I should change it. Okay, or negative, and then you see the difference in your own life. You see the difference in your results, and life gets so. It's getting more interesting, more abundant, as you know. And I can say about people, about person I see, and I know something about him, Anya. What he thinks about most of the time is he's happy and he has great business and he's successful. I can say what he focuses on. If he has not really good health, or he's not happy about his career, we can say what he thinks about, and it's reaction, it's mind-body connection.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's all the time.
Yes, when I was taking yoga class in Sri Lanka with one of the local guru, which I met this amazing person. He's about 60 years old, Guru Mappa. He's very famous, so amazing in his age. You can see he's not young, but oh my God, his body is so light. He doesn't have big muscles, but it feels like he's touching the ground with the tip of his tongue, and he's just able to lift his body up in the air, and it's just so beautiful. And you can see how healthy his body is and how much of peace of mind he had. It's an amazing experience. And of course, and I do yoga regularly for many years now, and I'm not new to that. And I thought, well, I'm quite flexible. I could do lots of things. But oh my God, when maybe Verbnyak came from the plane, and my habit of, as a journalist, writing, constantly writing, so you have the stiff shoulders and constantly on the phone, this is not good. And he was, for this one session, he was able to turn my body the way that it's just absolutely unbelievable, the way he knows how everything works. Oh my God. And he was like showing me the photos of poses that he did asanas. I will be posting that on Facebook for everybody to see, because it's absolutely amazing. And that's what he was talking. He was teaching me how to, with the energy that you have inside in yoga, it's totally what you can like really set your body and your mind free. And what he said, like flexible body, flexible mind. So a lot of things that we're not able to do and accomplish is because our mind is set in something. So this is all in mind, because it's just amazing how it is like you change your attitude and then your body would follow up. It's amazing. So a lot to learn. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Constant process, a never-ending process, Anya.
Yes, very true. Absolutely. Yes. And this has been really nice to like hear you and to like really share with you my experience, because it was just so amazing. To me, this trip changed my life entirely. I feel I'm a different person when I'm back. And this was just something, the opportunity when you just take in life, because there's chance it would never happen.
Every trip, Anya, every experience makes us different person.
True.
Yes. And as you were in Sri Lanka during this almost two weeks, you are absolutely different person, and it's great. It's great to thank you very much for sharing your ideas and your experience with me, because it's nice. I took just one little small part from your experience, and it's great to see how was that.
Yes, it's a great pleasure to share with the person who is able to really understand and to know that we're speaking the same language. And it's not English; it's the language of like really the communication. We're speaking the language that we share ideas that we truly believe in, and they we have results in our life which are totally, truly could be amazing. And success is really a relative term, but if you're in peace of mind with yourself, if everything is really, you feel good, then this is success. This is the state of mind that is so many people who are trying to achieve, and they use all kinds of things. They buy all kinds of things for that, and they still cannot get it. But this is something that stays with you for a very long time, and this is really amazing. Thank you so much, Pasha. It was a really great part 2 of the interview, and let's do it more, because there's a lot more to share anytime soon. And yeah, it was a great pleasure as always. So I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, you. And have a great day as well.
Thank you. Yeah.
Talk to you very soon.
Yes, amazing. Bye-bye for now. Bye, Pasha. Thank you.